is very important. Good. Yes! Okay, sorry. I have to keep doing that because I've made it my mission to always have it so that whenever the image comes on my friend's Discord to show that I'm live, it has a picture of me chugging a drink. I have to have it. It's my life's goal at this point. It takes precedent over everything. This will be my legacy when I eventually, tell my ancestors, like, what was your biggest thing? And it'll be like, well, every stream since I found out about it, I would be chugging a drink when it came up on the for live message. There's not even anything in this. There might have been a bit in that. I don't know why I tipped it over on myself, but it's probably fine. It's only like a hot summer day, and it's definitely not going to get sticky or anything. It's probably fine. Right? I don't know why I did that. Okay, but I mean, there's nothing in it now, right? Oh god, there really was. There really was. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm in a happy mood. I think that's the reason. I'm in a good mood. Anyway, how is everybody? How's everyone doing? I'm doing good. As I said, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a relaxed mood as well. Everyone has those days where it's up and down, and knowing that I get the following week off, as I don't know, it's made maybe it's also because I'm home alone, making my general outlook on stuff a lot better. A lot better. A lot of things I'm just happy for, And I'm looking forward to just talking through my week and anyone else's that wants to, talk through it. Talk it through with somebody who's probably it's not going to judge. I do effectively fuck all in my weeks, so anything more is interesting. God, if you have not watched that Rustage or listened to that Rustage album, it's pretty damn good. Initially, actually, if I'm being brutally honest, first listen through, there was about maybe 2 songs, maybe 3 that I really, really liked, and the rest of them that I thought they were okay. And then second, third sort of listen through, I realised that the songs that I thought were okay, they were growing on me more and more and more. And then some of them started becoming more my favourite than the other ones. Like listening to VIP, initially I thought it was okay, but it wasn't anything big. And then after listening to it 3-4 times, VIP is now my I don't know if I'd say it's my favourite, but it's definitely up there. I think Mid's still my favourite. I kind of hope he gets a music video for Mid. Although from what I've been told, it's like a diss track. So it'd be interesting. But hey, you didn't come to listen to a white guy talk about rap. You came here to watch me slowly lose at this. One of my favourite tavern brawls they always add whenever there's a new expansion. Just to try out some decks that have them in. And I love this. And my plan for this is to try and get like a win in every one of them. Because I've got no wins with Warlock. I love Warlock. Mostly with Warlock. So we're just going to go through this, do this, chill for a bit, Have a laugh. Well, try and have a laugh. So yeah. Let's start off with my week, but if anyone's in the chat and wants to jump in, feel free. Monday, we did some Deep Rock Galactic. I made sure to look it up before I came on stream, just because I don't like that I keep going like, oh, what's happening? Could you please disappear so I could look at what this card does? Whenever you play a death rattle or minion, give it reborn. I don't have any death rattles. we'll do this. So, sorry, as I was saying, I always had this thing where I just wouldn't look it up. Okay, I wanted that undead pirate. What's his name? What's her name? Sorry, Brittle Bones Buccaneer. I mean, there's no need to play anything. So yeah, as I was saying, I looked it up, and we played some Deep Rock, and I'll be honest, the more I play Deep Rock, the more I go into two camps, where it's like, on one hand, it's become like my favourite game at the moment to play with friends. So if like casually, if someone's like, hey, do you want to play some Deep Rock? I'm like, yeah, sure. Rock and Stone and all that. And then we play some of that. On the other hand, I've noticed that a lot of the things they do in it, I just really don't like. And what I sort of mean by that is, I don't even know if I have a Death Rattle minion. Play this again. What I mean by that is I really don't like how they do progression in that game. The season pass, yeah, that's fine. You have it's free. You can do whatever you want. That's fine. I think what gets me about it is the sort of assignments you have. And initially, it looks good. But then you look at it a bit more and you're like, well, hold on a second. I have to sit here and I have to choose one of these. And then I'm stuck with it. And not only am I stuck with it, I don't have a 5. I could play this. Maybe it'll prioritize killing that. Oh, I guess these all had it. So it would have helped with these guys. Oh well. I realised that you're stuck with that at whatever assignment you have. And a lot of them, like more than I think... Frankly, I think there should be 0 that do this, but a lot of them do this, where you're like, cool, I want this assignment, but I kind of want to change over to this other one my friend's doing. And that's the biggest thing, is that it's a multiplayer game. Or at least I want to play it as a multiplayer game. And so I want to change from this one to the one my friend's doing. But I can't switch, I can't keep the progress, and in some cases, I just straight up can't switch from this one. Which is just annoying. I don't know, it pisses me off. The game's lovely. I absolutely love Deep Rock Galactic. It's just that sort of stuff is like, why add this? Why do this? It's just a needless thing to put in place. I like this guy. You know, you're just sitting there and you're going, okay, but like, you could have instead just made it so it saved progress and that you can switch over between them depending on when, you know, when you're like, okay, this is this one my friend's doing, so I want to choose this one now, right? Oh, is that my... Oh, okay, it's fine. I thought there was a problem happening with Streamlabs, but it seems like it's fine. This one's the best. Let's do this. Spend 3 corpses, get ourselves... Ooh, if I choose this, then I go like this. Boom, 4-4. Hit them in the face. I know we're not getting the heal off of it, but the freeze seems useful. Paladins have stuff. They have weapons, right? I think. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the assignment system. I think the assignment system needs to be rehashed. I think just adding the saving the progress and allowing you to switch them is a decent way of doing that. Although I look at it and go, honestly, the main part of it that I feel like is needed to change is just the assignment system as a whole. Because I just think it's anti what I believe Deep Rock Galactic to be, which is inherently a multiplayer game. Like, technically you can play on your own. I see it like playing Darktide on your own. Slightly better than playing Darktide on your own, in the sense that there are like there is a robot you can upgrade and stuff. But still, in my head, it's very similar. What does this do? Gives attack, but it's useless. Yeah, let's play this. Boom. But I just think it's useful. I think it's anti-multiplayer is what I'm sort of getting at. Well, with these kinds of games, like your Left 4 Deads, like your Darktides, like your Deep Rocks, I see them as being very much multiplayer focused. And the fact that the main way of unlocking stuff is not multiplayer focused feels anti what you'd want, right? I'm no expert when it comes to making games, but isn't the whole point of making a game that you want to sort of like, well, not the whole point, but one of the ways you want to make a game is you choose what you want your like focus to be, which I imagine the focus of Deep Rock Galactic is to have a fun experience to play with your friends, and you specialize a lot of your things, or at least the vast majority of your things, into getting that thing, getting people into that thing. So getting people into playing multiplayer with their friends. And this feels anti that. But I mean, it's doing well, so I can't really say much, right? I can't say much about it because it's a very, very popular and it's got a solid audience, and they do a lot of things what I would consider right, or at least good, in that they've do this. In that they have the free season pass thing where you don't buy a premium version of it. All the paid stuff is cosmetics, not like new weapons that are just objectively better than previous weapons. They have updates that are just after a friendly minion attacks, give you this turn. That seems great. So we just go boop, 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 boop. 4 damage. Look at this boy. Don't know how he's considered a pirate. He's more of a bandit to me. Pirates are more sea-based. Anyway, it does a lot of things like that correctly, in my opinion. But I just don't particularly like how they've done this thing. Okay, this is going to be insane, but what we're going to do is we're going to do this. They're going to draw a card. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. They're going to draw a card. They're going to do this. We're going to draw a card. We're going to do this. They're going to draw a card. And then we're just going to continually attack face. 6 damage, baby! Oh, well, I mean, it's a shame that we're not going to get more of that. Now, if they have any AoE, we're screwed. Like a swipe, or like a... I can only think of swipe. Starfall? Starfall does that. Speaking of that, I actually want to give Starfield another try. I played a bit of it when it came out on the Game Pass. And I do want to, like, see if there's any, like, fun to it, you know? Get a just cheese that summons 3-3-1-1 cost minions. Okay. So my thinking is we play this, and then we play this. I think that's genius. So we do this. We do this. Play this. We do this. Oh, we won! Okay, we are doing incredible here. We're on a roll. That's 2 wins and 2 games. But I want to give Starfield another try because it got an expansion, and I don't know. I'd like maybe they've solved a couple of the kinks. Maybe they're not going to do a Fallout or a Skyrim where they just sort of left it for other people to do. But yeah, we played Deep Rock on Monday. Deep Rock was really, really fun. Had a lot of fun with that. Then Tuesday, I really haven't done much. So days where I've not been streaming is going to be kind of nothing really. I'm very much like a let's rest when I'm not streaming, you know. And like, don't take that the wrong way. It's not that this is stressful. It's that just that mentally talking and doing all of this stuff, you know, like it's not what I'm used to. I'm used to having this time after work where I just sit there and do absolutely nothing, you know. But keeping myself in that constant routine was not good for me. Like, it was fun, and I always say that, like, there's a certain way people portray, like, hold on a second, let me calculate. Have 3, then I have +2, then I can play. Yeah, cool. Boop. People portray in a lot of media and stuff introverts as being this kind of thing where they're in denial and like they'll actually have a lot of fun if they're actually in like a lot of like sadness when they're stuck at home, but and then you take them out of their shell and now they're great and they're happy. It's not really true. I would have, and I've said this to multiple people and they haven't believed me, but if you had told me before I had gotten friends in college that like I can talk to outside of whatever, you know, education I'm in, if you had told me you're gonna stuck like this for the rest of your life, I would have been like, sure, sounds great. Sounds great. I'm having the time of my life. Because I didn't have any problems with what was happening. Straight up, it's just, I would sit there, I would get home, I would sit there, I'd watch a Let's Play, I would watch a stream, I'd watch wrestling, and, well, not as much wrestling, maybe clips. And I had a set amount of people that I'd watch that gave me enough content that I could watch consistently. After school, I'd never have something that there wasn't. I always have something I could watch, and if I didn't, I could always find something new. And that life, that was perfect. That was, as far as I'm concerned, was perfection. And then I got to college, and in college, I got a couple people that would actively sort of take the first steps and reach out to me about, like, you know, talking when I'm actually not in school. And when that happened, it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. And I realized I was missing out on a load of stuff. But it doesn't change the fact that, like, if I didn't know about that stuff, I would have lived my life perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I could have spent, and I did spend 7, 8, 9, probably even 10 years doing exactly that. I'm having this weird thing with Streamlabs where occasionally it's just not like showing the bottom bit, and then I'll click off it and click on it, and it'll be fine. And I don't think it's affecting the stream, but if it is, I'm sorry. And if it isn't, perfect, and it's just affecting me, and that's fine. I can easily deal with it. Another win. We're on a freaking win streak. Hunter, not as good as Hunter. especially if it's like an aggro hunter or a combo hunter. Any hunter. I'm not good with hunter. But yeah, like, it's one of those things where I think people don't really realize, especially outgoing people, that the people that are introverted, it's not as if like they're miserable. I was having a great time. You know, a lot of the time those people are perfectly fine with the whole thing. But sorry, I went on a tangent, but I don't know, I like going on these tangents about stuff because, I mean, I'm not very... Oh, he's just threatening me. I'm not very, like, knowledgeable on subjects, so when I do find a subject that I do think I'm a bit knowledgeable on, which is mainly my personal experience and stuff, I love to talk about it, right? I probably should have played Huffer and get some damage in. Okay, well, do you have a 2-cost? The light shall burn me. Perfect. Take 5 damage for that. So yeah, I like going on tangents when it's stuff I'm knowledgeable about, which is effectively just One Piece, wrestling, maybe Warhammer, but it's vague there because I know a bit about 40k, I know a bit about Age of Sigmar, I know a bit about fantasy. But I wouldn't say I'm an expert because there's many things I just straight up don't know. Boop. They're all 2-1s. I mean, they're not 2-1s when you kill the person giving them +1 attack, but... Then Wednesday, we did some more Baldur's Gate. I have a sneaking suspicion that he's gonna hit me with a Holy Nova. Got a sneaking suspicion that Owlbear is dead, which I'm not very happy about. And if it was a normal playthrough, I would just reset. But screw it. I'm trying to keep with the consequences of my actions within reason. But we're making our way through the Goblin Place. I knew it was freaking Holy Nova. He's really on this light should burn me. Yeah, I'll take Ice Trap. And then I'll take, like, this? Sure. I don't know, just do this. But yeah, like, I'm having a lot of fun with that. It's not to the point where it's keeping my attention as much as Rogue Trader did. But I think that might be a problem of, like, decision paralysis or, like, something like that. In the sense of, like, I look at what's happening and I'm like, I could go deal with a hag, or I could go deal with the Githyanki patrol, or I could go deal with the goblins. And when that's happening, I sort of just get blinded. Whereas with Rogue Trader, it was very much like, sure, there's these 3 objectives that you can do, but realistically, there's only really, like, there's one that's closer, or there's one that you've discovered first, and that's really the first one you do, right? It's a lot more linear. Well, obviously not being completely linear, it was a lot more linear than Baldur's Gate is. And I'm not one of the... also, you add on to that the fact that I hate... He just keeps saying the light shall burn me. I'm starting to think he doesn't like me. That can't be true, right? What have I ever done to piss this guy off? Ice Trap. Screw that dude in particular. Rat Trap. Huffer. Kill this dude in case he tries to make another one. But yeah, like, I'm having a lot of fun with Baldur's Gate. I do feel like I've gone... There's been times where I've been like, have I chosen characters I like but are horrendous as a build together? But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, the Paladin's the tank, and you can't really have tanks in D&D, but like the closest you'll get to a tank. You've got me as the DPS, with Will being the melee DPS, and then you've got a sort of healer / support in Shadowheart. And there's a chance I change Will to the new guy, the druid, because I know that you can get him, but I don't know if it's now or later. And there's a part of me that also is like, that is a bit iffy on doing that, just because what's the word? Why am I iffy about it? It's because this one. It's a bit iffy on that because Will has so many story missions that are coming up that specifically relate to him, that feel like there's more going on with him. And so I feel like I kind of want to have, like, do more stuff with him. But also I am sitting there going, but I want the druid more. And Will is fun, but he's not really adding much to the group, in my opinion. It might be different if I change his spells up to have, like, Hex or, like... I'm not really sure what else helps in that context. Oh, that would have been good for me. At least I think it would have been good for me. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get this one. Then we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this to get rid of this person. There. Cool. I'm happy with that. I'm winning in the long run. I mean, I don't have any healing, so he's probably gonna beat me down. But still. Anyway, yeah, I think I did this. It's weird because I've got that perfect medium of, like, the characters I'm disappointed in combat, I really like out of combat. And then the characters that I'm really like in combat, I'm not disappointed in the story. I'm disappointed in the lack of one at the moment. Like, I love Shadowheart, and I love her story, but she always feels like the wet fart of the group. And I love Will's story. Play this. Get a taunt, get another taunt. Oh, it's not a taunt. Well, it's a 6/9 still. I love Will's story, but then I look at his damage and I'm like, he's not really doing much, and also he's a warlock and I'm a warlock, you know? And you have Karlash, but they haven't done too much of the story yet, but I do love her character. She's a definite, right? Give me a second, I'm going to mute the mic. She's a definite on the group, but... And I love her combat, she's just a definite, there's nothing with her. And then there's obviously me, which I could change what I do, but I don't feel like there's any worth to that. I don't want to play this one, because I don't want to give him more cards. But I've got a feeling I might lose this in the long run. I feel like he's going to kill this, and then... Okay. I mean, that's not that bad. Well played. Oh, is he well playing himself? Here, I have 2 lobster bisques. I'll kill them next turn. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I know I keep repeating myself there. I think we killed a couple of the bosses. We killed all of the bosses actually in the area. Although the drow and the goblin priestess didn't feel like actual bosses. The other dude felt like he did infinite damage. But when I actually looked at what damage he does, it's not infinite at all. It's actually pretty low in the scheme of things. It just had like an extra 2d6 or 1d6 to his Warhammer damage, and it wasn't as good as like the weapon I already had in terms of raw damage, except for that attack. But that attack was once per combat or something, maybe once per short rest, and he did it constantly. But you know, the boss difference, that's how it's gonna be. But I always don't like that kind of stuff though. I know why they do it, because it'd be too powerful because he's a boss. But I always want it to feel like if you get the boss's weapon, you get like a portion of the power. And he had like rage, he had the ability to buff his allies. Just giving us that reliable extra d6 in damage, I don't feel like would have been game breaking. It would have been strong, don't get me wrong, but it wouldn't have been game-breaking in my opinion. Do you reckon that in my deck of 14 there's an elemental and or beast that's like pretty big? I hope there is. If there isn't, then this is going to be pretty bad. I got a 6/6. Does it have summoning sickness? Wow, this dude's toxic. I wasn't 100% sure before, but I'm kind of I just kind of know now that this dude is toxic. I'm just gonna continually play stuff that probably is really annoying him. There. Island crocodile, crocodilist. Is that just a? That's just a croc. That's just a croc from the base game, right? From the first core set, right? River crocodilisk. There's no way you've gotten 2 of those. No way you can do 5 damage to my face before I get to my next turn and just beat you. No way. You're at 30. I can beat you at 30. There's no... Wow. Well played. Well played. There was nothing I could have done there. So the win streak is done. I mean, that was still much more impressive than I actually ever expected me to do. We're doing it again. We're getting a win with every one of them. Thursday, again, I don't do anything other than this. I occasionally talk to my friends, but I did a bit of a rehash on my backstory for one of the campaigns I'm in. By rehash, I mean I kind of just went over, like, did a second draft. Got rid of a couple things that didn't really make any sense. I always have a hard time where I know what I want to do. I've got it in my head where it's like, here are the story beats. I want this to happen, I want this to happen, I want this to happen. And then it's getting from A to B. Can I just get the same card back? It's getting from A to B is always my problem. Where I like trying to make the timeline work. Where it's like, okay, this happened when he's a kid, and then how long between this and what happened when he was like when he was, I guess, middle-aged, and then what happens when he was when he was older, and like figuring that out and making it a sort of concise sort of backstory is definitely one of the things I struggle at. I mean, if you're gonna just not play, that's a huge bonus for me, because I take those. I know the game probably won't take them, but I take them. But yeah, that's really all I did. That and watching videos and stuff. I've been watching Martin in the Little Wood. One of the Yogscast. One of the Yogscast people play in a new SMP that he was in. New to him, not new. It's been going for a while. This is like the 5th season or something. Of Vault Hunters. This interesting Minecraft mod where what happens is that you are sort of doing these like dungeons that are procedurally generated, and it kind of works a bit like Path of Exile in sort of how I've been seeing it, where like you've got all these abilities and expertise, like these abilities that you have to put points into that give you powers. It's not class based like Path of Exile is, but there'll be stuff like heal that allows you to heal because you can't heal naturally in the dungeon. Or like dash, which dashes you forward and stuff. And it's you going through there doing whatever objective it is. Like at the start, it's just kill, loot, and kill and loot all of these get all these chests, kill all these mobs, and you'll get like, I don't know what you call it, like mana or ether for doing that specific thing. And that goes onto a bar that will be on the top of your screen, and when it fills up, you find one of these lodestones and you get out, and then you've completed. And then on the outside, you've got to get all of these to make these dungeons. You've got to So I'm trying to figure out what I do. Split randomly among all enemies. Two to that one. Do it again. Yes. Okay, cool. That's all I needed. What was I saying? So yeah, outside of it, to make the dungeons, to make like the thing that allows you to go through the portal to make the dungeons, you have this altar where you have these 4 random things that you have to put in it that get more difficult to sort of find. They become more rare and rarer, and there's in higher and higher quantities. The sort of what's the word? The like higher level you get, it gets rarer and rarer, or in higher and higher quantities, and you just got to find them and put them into the thing to charge the crystal to put into the portal to activate it. And also you've got a load of these things you can unlock that are like effectively unlocking the mod. You've got like create, which is really popular, and like you can make computers and stuff, and it's really interesting to. I think we do this. We kill this one, and then we just play like a 0, 1, 2. It's really interesting to watch him play because it's obvious that he's more of a. He's not used to this as technical sort of game. And so he comes into it and he's such a noob that it allows you to, sorry, I guess it's weird to, no, noob's fine. He's coming into this and he's like asking all these questions, and it's really good as an experience because I also don't know the answer to these questions. And so I can learn tangentially through him about like what's happening here. You know? Which is always fun. So I've been having a lot of fun watching that, and I think in general, he's a great addition to the group. Great addition. But I mean, that's just me saying it because I quite like his stuff. I don't know if we're gonna do particularly well. I'm not very good with mage. Mage isn't my go-to. Draw a spell. That's arcane. What's the specifics? If you play it this turn, it casts twice. Well, don't mind if I do. This one. This one. This. Kill this dude. Sorry, ma'am. It's not a dude. But yeah, I've been watching a bit of that. That was really, really fun. And then Friday, we did some Neverwinter. And I was trying to sort of hide it a bit on the past couple streams, but I was getting a bit bored with it, if I'm being completely honest. And then I think I've realised now that from what I've seen, the more cinematic sort of story stuff is happening in the other stuff I just started. They're not called campaigns, they're called something else. But actually starting to watch them has made me realise... What does this do? Has made me realise that, like, that's the stuff I was actually looking for. You know? That was sort of the reason maybe I wasn't having as much fun, is because the little bit I even did has made me already interested in playing more so than any bit that the other two campaigns did. And we even have characters that we actively follow, and I don't know, it's one of those things it's really brought me back into it when I was considering just switching to, I don't know, some other MMO, probably Final Fantasy, you know? But I'm just very happy because of that. I think there's space for 4 here. But just on the off chance there isn't, I'll do that. And then we could do this. Let's see if we get something that can kill this. We don't. That's worrying. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, one more time. Damn it. I don't want us to send that in for no reason. But yeah, like I've been having, I'm looking forward to Neverwinter for the first time in a bit, honestly. Which is, you know, it's always a good sign. Always a very, very good sign. And so, Frosty Decor, what's that? Summon dudes with taunt, they give you armor. That's good, that is a good one. And you got my... Okay, what should I do here? I could give this dude 2 drinks. Doesn't really feel like there's any point in doing that. I don't have any way of doing 1 damage. Oh no, I do. It's literally my ability. How many do we get from this? We get 4. I think you can fit 4 on this board. We'll get rid of you. I feel like I'm taking a lot of damage here, but what can you do? Another blimmin' cast of Frosty Decor. Is that what it's called? Because I've just been saying that as if it's definitely the name of it. Frosty Decor. Yeah, cool. Everything is torn. Oh. Well played. Well played. So yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to getting some maybe... I'm not going to be getting better gear because I'm doing something under level, but I don't really care because I'm doing it for the story, right? So looking forward to doing some more of that. And a couple of the things I looked on the list of... They're not called campaigns, but I feel like they just are campaigns. A couple of the modules I saw that I was like, oh, I've always wanted to have a look at those. And so to see them on the list, I'm like, perfect. That gives me something to, I should have kept that arcane thing, shouldn't I? Oh, never mind, these are just good. Is that a fire spell? It's gotta be, right? Yeah, cool. So that was fun. And that will be quite a lot of fun, honestly. And then Saturday was kind of a chill time. I didn't really do much, really. I watched some random things. I blame when you give me any time on my own with nothing to do. This stuff always happens. Where I'm just sort of sitting there going, I don't know, I guess I'll put on this random like Pokemon Run and Bun Nuzlocke thing. Where like they spend hours on just looking at a spreadsheet going, how do I beat this guy that's so cool? And I'm just like, I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what half the time what anything's happening. Deal 2 damage and then it starts the next turn, deal 2 more damage. That seems useful against this boy. What's this do? Cast a random copy. Ooh. Sunsapper Lanice. Lanice? Boom, rewind. That's a good spell. But yeah, I was having a lot of fun just... I know it's me saying I'm having a lot of fun, it's so much you probably don't believe it anymore. But I actually was having a lot of fun just sitting there and relaxing. And as I tweeted, what happened was I started one ROM hack, immediately just wasn't really feeling it. And then I started another ROM hack called Pokemon Unbound. And I was really feeling it. I think because I just decided that I decided with it, right, I'm just going to go into it and just play on the easy difficulty. Realize that you're playing it for the fun and the relaxing experience, and not to go into it and go, I need to be the best that no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause. Like, I shouldn't think about travelling across the land searching far and wide. This Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Like, I don't need to be thinking about that kind of stuff. Instead, I should be thinking about like just the fun I'm going to have in the actual thing, you know? And as soon as I realized that and I put it on vanilla, I think it also helps that they're calling it vanilla and not calling it like easy mode, because I kind of get antsy when they start calling stuff like easy mode, because it's just sort of like, I don't know, it feels more insulting when they say it like that. And I know they're not trying to be insulting, they're just being obvious, like, this is the easier mode. But when they call it vanilla, I don't know, it has a different ring to it. It's like, okay, I'm not going to come at you and like laugh at you for choosing the easier difficulty. Now, they're never laughing at you in the first place, but in your head, you're going, oh, but they are, because I'm not choosing it. And when I actually just decided to do it, I've been having fun. A couple of battles I've died, but it's not been insane. And my knowledge, or more that their lack thereof, because I don't know a lot of like type matchups and stuff, and so having it so that What is that? Discover a 3 cost. I like this boy. Discover a 6 cost. At the end of the turn, upgrade eruptions. Sure. I don't know what it is. It's a cool card though. So having it where I'm just sort of relaxing and just not really caring about the type matchups too much. Like, I'm choosing stuff that's super effective because it shows me. But I'm not very good at figuring out myself. Like, why would I think that steel is better than, like, steel beats ground? Or, like, any of the fairy matchups? How the hell am I supposed to figure those out? So it's been fun looking at playing the game like that, and the story, like, it's not bad, right? I mean, whenever I'm talking about it, I sort of play it off as like, it is very much it's a Pokemon game, right? So it's going to have it's going to be a situation where the story's very simple. The story's like, it's not as childlike, but it's at the end of the day, it's going to be a pretty simple sort of story to it. But it was fun. It's fun watching it, and the characters, the main villains seem to be a bit more morally grey than your initial impression of them would be, which is always interesting for them to do. And so another win, by the way. I've been having a lot of fun playing through it and using some Pokemon I don't normally use. Like, the starters in that game are like Metagross, Gibble, not Metagross, like it's pre-evolution. Beldum? Is it Beldum? Gibble and the one that turns into, has Pupitar as the middle one, and then it's like it's like a ground dark or something. Don't remember his name, but like, it's interesting because I think the type matchups still work. But it's sort of like different than the regular typing. There's also a lot of overlap because it's like Gibble's Ground Dragon, the Tyrantrum, or I don't know what it's actually called, is I think Ground Dark, and then you've got the Beldum that's Steel Psychic. I chose that one, by the way. Yeah, sure, let's do that. But yeah, it was fun, and it's been fun to play through, and realistically, it's what I'm going to be doing. It's one of those games that I've been playing a lot more recently, and looking out for, which are games that I can turn off my brain for, and this is one of those games where I can just go, turn that off, hit the one that has the plus next to it to show that it's the most powerful move, play the game, listen to something on the sidelines, but not really be invested in either one of them, but relaxing your mind like it's in a half sleep, you know? And I think it does well for the... If I play this, then I could play this. But is there any worth to doing that? Whereas I could play... I'm gonna do it, but I think it's not the right thing to be doing. I'm gonna put Divine Shield on it. But yeah, it's been very fun, very relaxing. I'm about halfway through, I think. I think I've done the 4th or maybe 5th gym. and I've been having a lot of fun with it. I just hope there's more like this that can come out, because it's my first time sort of like, I've played fan games before, but I was always scared with the whole idea of doing a ROM hack, and then I tried it out, and it's just fine. Like, there's no problems. There's step-by-step guides that make it really easy. Now, admittedly, they've done a couple things with this one to make it even easier, so maybe it would be different with other ones. But at the moment, I'm just sort of like, yeah, this is great. You know, this is just fun. I think I'm going to save this and these guys for when I can at least play 2 of them. So if I play this 3-3 and then I buff it twice with like a Divine Shield plus a +1/+2, I think at that point, not only will it probably survive more, or they'll have to put more into it, but I feel like I've gotten the reductions enough for it to be good. And it leaves me at least like 1 or 2 holy spells to get this going. And the reason I've not used this is because I don't want to draw a card, because I'm still not 100% sure, even though I've been playing since like Whispers of the Old Gods. I'm still not really sure what the maximum hand size is. Is it 7? Is it 8? Am I going to overdraw? I don't know. It doesn't look like I'm going to overdraw. But you see, not having anything on the board definitely makes me want to put something on the board, and this doesn't do that. I could 4 damage lifesteal this thing. But it feels like such a waste, you know? I think I'll just play another one of these and end my turn with a face down. Obviously, Pot of Greed. You've got to put Pot of Greed down. But yeah, I'm planning on, after finishing this, just looking up some good ROM hacks and playing them. If you've got any suggestions, feel free to hit me up on those. Just making sure to take the plunge and just put it on easy. Just go, no, you're playing these for fun, you're not playing these for a challenge. Play it on easy. And it may sound like, oh, just click the button, it's not a big deal. But mentally, it really is a big deal for me for some reason. I mean, you're going to be drawing a load of cards using that. That's fair. I'm going to start drawing a load of cards with this. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put this on it. Going to go ahead and put this on it. Theirs is a lot better, I understand. They can hit like that 2-4 in and then hit the 5-5 and just kill him. In hindsight, maybe I should have just given him 2 of the sunscreen buffs and made him a 5-6 that then they had to at least trade in some capacity with. Because now they're just going to trade that dude in, then that dude in, and just still have a 5-5 and a... Oh, and now they're just putting all the buffs on that boy. I don't have a way of dealing with this stuff. They're not even going to hit it. I like how doing this just makes it cheaper, so if I was trying to get that one, I'm always going to be 1 away, which is never great. None of these are good. Okay, we'll do this. Boom, we heal 4. They still have a 7-9 on the field, but what can you do? What can you do? There's nothing you can do. I'm hoping that I can survive long enough to put this down, and then it doesn't matter that this is a 7-9 because it won't be a 7-9 anymore when I make it a 2-2. And then when I buff it into being a 2-10, it will be insane. I can do more than that. I think I can buff it into like a 3-12. Now, admittedly, I know that the mage does have those freeze and then freeze kill, you know? But what you can do, you gotta play to your outs. And I don't really know what that word means, I just made it up. Well, not made it up, I just was told it. What's the point in freezing this boy? So that he can't attack? That's fine, I can play this boy. Play this boy. 6 damage is fine because it's actually 2 damage. And then we're just gonna buff him a bit. And then you know what? Give him a divine shield. I don't want this boy dying. Okay? I don't want this boy dying. So I'm gonna play these boys and then give them a board-wide buff. Or these boys and then play a board-wide buff. That makes a lot more sense. And look, they're only 2 costs for... Oh, because I've been doing it on... I've been casting on people. That's kind of cool. I like the just self-buff stuff. God, I think like this card's really, really old. But it might just be if... It could have been in when the Death Knight came out. I don't think this is as helpful as you think it is. I mean, that just wasn't helpful. I guess if they all hit me, you might have won. No, I think there was only like a couple that were hitting me. Oh. Wow. Okay, so you were hoping for them to hit me. What does Feral Rage do again? Armor. It does armor. I want armor. Then we're going to play this. Summon 3, that's fine. Then we're going to do this. Then we're going to hit you for 8. And we're going to draw a card. Your spells cost 2 less or cast... Your spells cost... That cost 2 or less cast twice. Okay, I thought it said your spells cost 2 less. Or they cast twice, which wouldn't make any sense, I know. But play this, double it up. I mean, there's no way they can do 9 damage to face through my minions, right? I mean, if anyone could, it would be Mage. But they only have 7 mana. That's only like a Fireball. Fireball wouldn't work. And there's nothing stronger than a Fireball, surely. Now they only have 4 mana. There's no way. There's no way. I mean, I guess they could Blizzard right now. Wait, no, Blizzard's more than that. I mean, you can't use it because you've frozen it, but fair enough. Oh, you're freezing a bunch of my boys. Got it. Got it. I think you could have won from that position, but okay. Bow. That's Mage, that's Paladin. But it wasn't Mage. I fought a Mage. priest now. It was the first time with this Pokemon ROM hack I'm playing. It's the first time I've used a couple of these Pokemon that I have actually. I've never used a Beldum. I've never used and the Metagross, the sort of the evolution line. I've never used an Alolan Sandshrew, which is like an ice. I initially thought it was an ice type, and I was like, there's no point in. I don't want two of these. There's no point in even looking at it because ice types are like they're normally quite weak, except for against Dragon. Blessings to you. You can't hear it because I don't have the sound on. But like it was really good because it's ice steel actually, and it actually makes it. I've heard people say that steel's like the best sort of like defensive typing, and so it really helps to sort of have that defensive typing with it. It's been going through the whole thing and sure just beating everything. It's sort of my unofficial starter. And then I got myself Oshawott, which was by mistake, but I love him anyway. Oshawott's great. Going around killing stuff with Slash. Living his life. I am obviously a lot over leveled. If that wasn't obvious. Like a 5-mana one, it will make me immune to attacking, and it will give me a boy every time I use it. Obviously, I'm vastly over leveled. I'm like 5, minimum 5, maximum like 10 levels ahead of them. And I don't care, because that's how I play, you know? I still sometimes get rocked. And then I've got, what's in my backline? I recently got a Cosmog. You know, the little legendary that's like a Cosmo, and like it turns into the sun or the moon from Pokemon Sun and Moon. I don't think I'm going to keep him in the party. You just randomly get him from a story beat, and I just don't really care about him. Apparently, really later on, he'll become one of them, but I don't care. I don't particularly want that to be my final slot in my group, because all my other slots have been taken. I've got a Togekiss. I guess it's whatever the final evolution of that is, which is cool because I haven't really used fairy Pokemon before, and this is fairy flying, really useful, surprisingly powerful. And then I have, who do I have? Because that's almost 6, but I'm like 1 off. I'll have to think about that for a bit, but I've got another boy. Do I just do this? Yeah, why not? What else? Hello, cat. How are you doing? Yeah, you good? Yes, you are. Stop with that. Stop with that. Oh, sorry, I almost knocked you off. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's been really interesting to. So I always have that like itch I feel like every once or twice a year, where it's just like I want to play a Pokemon game, and normally what I do is I go back to a Pokemon game that's semi-recent I don't remember much about and play through it again. But playing a completely different game with a load of conveniences that everybody's been asking for. But the Pokemon Company hasn't added yet. It's been really cool. Really, really cool. I could play this. I think it would be decent. It would make this one really good as well. Yeah, you know what, why not? Boom. Taunt. Get a Crocolisk? I don't think that's good. Why not? I'll take him though. I don't think it mattered the order there. But I think now this is my highest cost minion that I've had die. And so if I don't play anything other than him, I can just keep summoning him. And then his first move can just get rid of whatever they summon. I need him to play admittedly, I need him to play a bad 5 mana, like a Battle Cry 5 mana creature. That's not a 5 mana Battle Cry creature. Is that there specifically to do that? I mean, I can play another one. Is that insane to do? It's so insane, it just might work. I'm gonna move you, and we're gonna remove you. And then we're gonna gain you, why not? Charge is good. I think I've got too much in my hand at the moment. Yeah. Hello, Ellie Carter. How are you doing today? You said the same thing. What are the chances? I'm doing good, thanks. I'm doing good. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Now, I just want to preface this because I had someone do the exact same thing last stream. I don't want any form of like overlays or anything like that. I'm sorry if that's not what you've come for, but I don't want any overlays. I'm fine with what I have now. I just want to put that out there because occasionally there's been people that have just immediately started advertising as soon as they've appeared. I've been playing for... Ooh, how long have I been playing for? I've been playing for a long while. A long while. I should have played something before I did this. Let's do this. I don't think that's good. Yeah, this is sort of my flex day. On like Wednesdays I play Baldur's Gate 3, and on Fridays I play Neverwinter, the MMO. And so this is sort of the only slot where I sort of like play whatever game I'm feeling like it at that moment. So yeah, I play a lot of other games. I just started playing Deep Rock Galactic again for the first time in a couple years. That game's really interesting, really fun. It's not getting the battle cry, so these are useless. But yeah, I play a lot of games. Well, I say a lot of games. I have a selection of games I play. I play this really good sort of... I don't know if you've ever played like Vampire Survivor before, but I play a game similar to that. But instead of it being like you're just standing there sort of like automatically shooting stuff off, you're actually actively moving and shooting them. It's called Disfigure. It's completely free. I definitely give it a shot if you're looking for that kind of style of game. What should I do here? What do I want here? Discover a spell. I mean, I would be no help. I'd be no help to you if I was reviewing it. I've got no experience when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I don't think there's any real benefit from me looking at it. What does this do? Yeah, no, I understand. It's just there's no real need to, because I have no experience when it comes to it. Like I'm not done any art before or anything. There's like, I could look at it and all I'm gonna say is like, this looks cool, and that would be it. Like, I can't give you any constructive criticism. I can't give you any, like, I don't want to. But I can look at it, but it's not gonna be anything. You're not gonna get anything from it. Like, I'm not an artist. I don't see the point. I don't see the benefit that you gain from it. That's the thing. Like, if you show me, like, if you tell me what your if you show me what tell me what your Twitter is or something, I'll have a look at it. One second. I'm gonna play this. No offense to. No offense to you, but I don't just allow. I don't just like add random people on my Discord. I mean, if you have some way I can look at it that doesn't require Discord, I'll have a look at it. But I don't just give people I just met my Discord. I've been burnt with that kind of stuff before. So if you have like a Twitter I can look at, or like maybe like an Instagram that I can look at, I'll have a look at it through that. But I just don't like giving my personal Discord to people. I hope you understand. Right, I understand that, but I don't know who you are, right? We've just met here, so you're saying that you're gonna only give me your portfolio, but like, you could literally, I've had it before where people have said that, and then they've said some pretty hurtful things when I've just not like then bought anything from them. And you might not be like that, and I'm sure you're not, but I'm not getting burned by that again. I'm not having like people effectively trying to. I don't have trust issues. I've been burnt by it before. The only issue is the person who did it. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the website has the same effect. Just tell me what the website is. I could play this, and then I could. No, it doesn't really work like that, does it? I could do this, get this boy, then I could play this boy, get rid of their version of this boy. I think that would work, right? Discover a hero card from the past. Oh, that's cool. Sure, yep. if you give me your website, I'll have a look at it after stream. And I'll see what, I don't know what I can do in terms of reviewing it, but I'll have a look at it. I think I want to get rid of this boy. Yeah, sure. If I have any questions. Was that you trying to... The website only came through as like just a bunch of stars. So either I think it's automatically getting done in by like a... Cool. Yeah, sure. I'll have a look at it. And if I have any questions about it, I'll definitely message you. I really wanted to play this, so I'm glad I got this. I'm glad I got the ability to play their card. I think in the long run, I think I lose this, though. I think I might lose here, actually. Oh, that's going to be annoying. I liked... Well, no, it means I get to play again. It means I get to play the priest again. So that's fine. I'm really digging this music. I think it really calms me down. I'm really happy about it. I'm glad that I sort of stopped just sticking to jazz and sort of just went for like general poppy stuff. Well, not even poppy stuff, like I guess lo-fi. It's just a lot more relaxing, and I think I can tune it out more. You know, I think in general it's better in the long run. I think my problem in this game is I'm really anti-drawing because I always am thinking about, even though I know modern Hearthstone doesn't do this anymore, I'm always thinking about like the fatigue plan. And it'll never come up because everything is so fast in Hearthstone now, where before you even get to the point of being at fatigue, you're already either dead or you've won. But I've always been sort of like, I guess not scared, but I don't know what the word would be. I guess like there's a part of me that's always thinking about it, like it's always on my mind. I know that these cards are decent. I don't know, they feel like they're a bit late, you know? You hit 6 and then it's like, now you'll get your stuff for cheaper, but I can almost play it, you know? I love this card. I could play this, or I could play this and get a cool weapon. I'm playing the cool weapon. Runic Axe. Immune while attacking. Exactly the same weapon as I made before. And you know why I make this weapon again? Because it's just the best weapon. Being immune while attacking means I don't take unnecessary damage. Summoning dudes just seems like it's value. You know, it's just value over time. Boom, look at this value. Hit them in the face. Get myself a 2-5 with taunt. That makes them immune while attacking. I think this is counterspell. I'm hoping it's not counterspell. And I'm hoping it's not objection either. I guess I could use the coin. If I use the coin and it's counterspell, it'll counter the coin, and then I can just play this, and then that could get objectioned. And I've wasted my whole turn. Not counterspell. Is it objection? No, that's fine. We're gonna get this guy. Oh, this is the thing they always like playing. Which normally means I lose because I don't attack it, and then immediately it kills me. I have this 4/4 here that specifically can deal with that really easily. Playing a bit more of Magic the Gathering as well, because they got these new, like, there's these loner decks you can use in like this specific loner v loner deck format that's free, and they just updated them with the newest I don't know what you call it, newest expansion, I guess. And I've been playing through them, and I don't like them as much, but they've been fun because they're new. They've been fun to play. And I'll be honest, that has been taking up a lot of my time. Nobody's here, but I just want to use it anyway, just to get rid of the space. I don't know why they keep holding all these cards. Unless they've got like some big AoE that they want to play. That's a decently big AoE. I made them spend an extra 2 mana there for free. I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly annoyed that they did that. What do I do? I could play this boy. I don't think this is worth. Does it make a copy that's forged? It does make a copy that's forged. That's actually cool. That's actually really cool. I didn't know if that interaction actually did anything. Oh, and now he's just going to play all these sunscreens on it to debuff all of his... well, to decost all of his stuff. That's genius. Bloody genius. Blimmin' genius. Do 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 do. Oh, and they play it twice, so they're gonna kill it. Okay. I mean, I think I might be able to just repeatedly hit them face. Because I have like, what is that, 5, 10 damage plus 3. That's 13 damage on me right now. 13 damage is 13 damage, right? And they're not healing in any way. Like, that's not a heal. And I get this, it could have a charge minion. There's a random forecast. They don't do charge minions much nowadays. And if they were forecast, they probably only have like 2-3 attack. But that might be... It's not insignificant. Oh! Oh, you already attacked. A mistake. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so I have 5 damage in hand. And I have like a load of damage on right here. But is he just gonna kill me? No, he's gonna kill everything I own though. Oh no, he is gonna kill me. He's gonna do 9 damage 3 times. 3 times 9 is 27. So I'm not dead just on that. But if he has a single other damaging spell, which is probably another drink, then I'm dead. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh! I'm not dead? Okay, I have this in hand. I think they've got face damage on them, so I need to use this. So we'll play this first. Not very useful. I could play this. There's no way I win from this position. Damn. Is there a way I could have done that? I'm sure that's like, that could be like a puzzle, like a Hearthstone puzzle. It's like, win this turn or you lose. I think we're going to skip this one for now, and we might go back to it. And we're going to skip this one because I don't like Rogue, and we'll go to Shaman. Like, I've been talking about all those ones I don't like. Realistically, the one I properly don't like is Rogue. Because Rogue's whole shtick is either aggro, which I'm horrendous at, or combo, which I'm really bad at. I'm the sit back, gain a load of mana, then play big minion after big minion after big minion. I'm not going to have too much luck playing this either. Like, this boy implies that I need a load of minions, whereas I don't have a single minion in my hand. I did an update on my computer. I hope the volume's okay and everything. I didn't check. Well, I checked to see if my mic was coming through. But other than that, I didn't check anything. So I'm in a really relaxing mood at the moment. And because of that, I guess... If I play this on turn... If I play this, then next turn I can't play this. I can play this. So I'm just going to play this. Gain the armor, gain the extra card, maybe use some of their removal. Next turn we play this, Sigil of the Skydiver. Getting ready for the turn after to play this, and then hit everything into a minion that they hopefully have. This guy seems good. I've never gone to play him, but he seems good. I don't really understand this game plan, because like this one implies that we want a load of minions. This one implies we want a load of spells. This one sort of says both? Question mark? And this one says, I hate it. I hate everything about this. Boom. Now AoE's less of a big thing. Well, you gotta focus this boy first is what I'm more saying. And if they play like the Frost Strike or the Unholy Strike or the Blood Strike, at least they've used mana on that instead of anything I've got. Hey, they're not getting that back. Let's play this one. Wish upon the star? Sure, it's a 7/7 now. I'm probably going to play this next turn because there's a lot of like minions in one. Because I play this, I get 2/2/4s with taunt. The fact it says all enemies, I would expect this to say all minions. And the fact it says all enemies is insane. I feel like this, if this was made like 5 years ago, it would say all minions. It also just wouldn't exist because it's too powerful and people would be complaining about it. I didn't even think that he has a weapon that does... Well, he's taken 4 damage from that. That's not horrendous. Now I just play this. I get a 5/5 and 2/2/4s. That's like not insane. That keeps me alive as well. And yeah, sure, there's some 2/1s. Ooh, that's not... I mean, that doesn't kill. It makes them weak, but it doesn't kill. I don't know if that... If order mattered there. I think you were fine either way. I could be wrong, but I think you were fine there either way. They're reduced. I think we just want to play this one anyway. Just to get 2 1/1s on the field. Oh, this is going to be so good actually. Oh no, everything's going to die, never mind. I mean, this is going to be good either way, because it'll just buff all my minions. But if there was a bunch of minions on the field, it would have been really good. I am also pretty obvious in the way I'm looking over one thing and then doing this. Like, he can see that. But I have to play this. It's just a buff on everything. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that damage. That's a solid 10 damage. And then next turn, that's a solid 19 damage. +4. Assuming he plays a minion. I guess I could do this on a frozen minion if he decides to freeze everything. If I need to rebuild the board, I have this. I'm not sure if this helps him. I don't think this kills something on average. I guess it means he can do Horizon's Edge again. Killing off one of my guys, but like that doesn't save you. I don't think that saves you. 11, 16. Oh, I guess it just saves you. Assuming that you don't, if you don't assume I have anything on my backline. Which I kinda don't if you don't play a minion. I wonder if he knew that. I wonder if that's something that like he's played the decks for a bit and he knows that Oh no, he's just killing everything. Well, not everything. I still have a couple of bit of damage on my side. Like, my plan is to do this. Steal your attack. Hit this dude in the face, hit this in the face, and then play the Razzle Dazzler. Let's Razzle Dazzle them. Yeah, why not? One into there. This guy's cool. This guy's really cool. The switches with my minions. Actually, that's not that good. A lot of mine are battle cries. In fact, all of mine are battle cries. In fact, this is just horrendous. That's just a bad thing for me. That's a properly bad thing. If I could get rid of any of these, I'd just get rid of that. Yeah, take this one. Take this one. No, take this one. Take this one. Yes! It's probably also the one they wanted, because it has lifesteal. Okay. Okay, they're slowly killing my dudes, but there's a 6-7 on board that can kill him. There's also 5-5 with the 1-4 that can kill him, or the 5-5 and the 3-3, or the... Okay, you kill that one, you're gonna steal my... Okay, I still got you on board. Oh, and well, you can't kill that yet. How are you gonna kill it? Well done, though. Well done. That was a very... That was keeping yourself... All of your outs in place. I highly respect that. I highly respect that. I would have given up when the first thing appeared. Oh. Connecting to chat. Is everything alright? Yeah, the stream had a bit of a hiccup, but, you know, it happens. Ow, now, now. Now, 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 now. Now, 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 now. I don't think I need 2 of these. But I do like the idea of turn 1 doing this, turn 2 doing this. Turn 3 maybe this into this. Depends. You can't really plan after turn 3 because there's so many cards that are in play. I love this boy. I love this boy. Because he's obviously somebody's put them on him. And he's like, no, these aren't mine. I don't want these. But also they're keeping them like... relatively... Like these dudes are just keeping them safe. Like they're not damaging them. This guy kind of is. The fact that this boy, who kind of looks, at least from this screen, at least humanoid size, and has like literally a sword as their, like a blade as their head, and clawed hands, is a 1/1 is insane to me. No, 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 no. 4/4. Bam. Bring it on. How do you beat a 4/4 with 3 mana? You can't. There's no spell that does it. No spell that does it. Kill my 0/4. Thank you. It was just going up the board at that point. Boom. That's a 3/3. That's a 4/4. I like a 4/4. I could also, I guess, have played this 5/6 with the coin. I guess a 5/6 is better than a 4/4, but this one doesn't hurt me. But I guess I want to get hurt. I don't like this card, but I've never been a huge Warlock aficionado. I love the class itself. But I've always been like, I don't want to lose this creature. How am I doing? Yeah, let's just do this. We want this one. Do they see what card I get? I hope not. Because this dude is good. Whoa. the thing that she summons is good. She's not bad, but she's a 6 mana 4/4, so you know. Wait, are the only spells you have Frosty Decor and that are 5 or more? Boom. That's Ouroboros. Or Ouroboros. Ouroboros? I think it's Ouroboros. Thank God, I didn't realise that there had to be a minion there. Because I didn't have a minion. I didn't think I had a minion before. Good thing I actually do. My plan is to hit into this, and then to send my end. Oh, I can't do that. New plan. We do this. We do this. We do this. We do this. That's all out if I've used too much damage. Then we do this. I really don't want to play this because I want to be easy to summon this. But I'm playing it anyway. I might die from taking too much self-damage here. But I think I'll be fine. You know, I think I've got this. It's fine. No. I knew they'd do Wish Upon the Stars. It is done in a way where you only have those. So we're going to play this 3/3. Then we're going to destroy it to kill this. Getting a 6/6 and Ouroboros on the field. Then doing this. And then I'll play this giant. I think they might have some face damage, so I'm going to keep a bit of a health buffer. I love this boy. I am released. But he doesn't look that much. I mean, we don't see size comparisons, but he doesn't look that much bigger. He just looks like he's gotten a bit buff. I kind of love that. Okay. Play this first. Play this boy. We will hit the 3/3 into there. We'll just hit this face a couple times. And I don't think we want to be playing this boy, even though we've taken some damage and it would be pretty big. Are you planning on killing the 5/1? Is that why you're doing this? Are you getting me to a low enough level so that you can do Lightning Storm on my dudes? Except for the Molten Giant? Bow, bow, now, now. Oh no, you're just gonna kill all of them like this. And then what, like kill Ouroboros when it appears? Okay. Are you going to... Okay, then you're going to summon Ouroboros. Okay. Gonna play this again. We're gonna set my health at 15 again. I love doing this. It's so risky, and it's like the opposite of how I normally play, like with Priest or Druid, where I just have like infinite health or infinite like armor or something. Just playing on the edge constantly, where it's like if they can do 15 damage, I'm screwed. But I'm just trusting that they'll never do 15 damage. Okay, they're gonna kill old Flame Imp. Which, you know, I sort of should have expected. They trying to dry out my resources? I'm not sure they win the long run. Maybe they do. I do have to consistently be hitting myself for a lot of my abilities. Like that. You know what, we'll do this. For better or for worse, we might be dead. Let's see how it goes. Oh, we're just dead. We're dead on board. We're dead on board. Never mind. Right, we've got 8 more minutes until I'm done. So let's try out Warrior to sort of do all of the classes at least once. Except for Rogue. I don't like Rogue. I've done it so much that they're like, you know, you don't get anything for winning multiple games. I know I don't get anything. I get satisfaction though. You know what I mean? Oh, you get to see Rogue because they're playing Rogue. It's 3 mana. I like this boy, but not at this point. I like this boy. You know, I like the ET guy because he slowly eats their deck, which means fatigue's more of a thing. Greetings! The pleasure is mine, a strategist. I can't believe I'm meeting an actual strategist in Hearthstone. I've never used strategy in my life. Who needs it? Just run on instinct. Entirely instinct. Boom, a 1/5. Was that should I have coined that out? Who knows? It looked cool. It's a lot of discover, I think. I can sort of guess from what we've seen. Draw 3 different types of minions. I think I just want to bash this and then continue the attack. I say continue as if that wasn't the first time. Has he got a little chef hat on his wings? That's very fun. Oh wait, no, is he the chicken? Is that supposed to be the thing you put on the ends of the chicken wings? Oh, that's less fun. Is he being eaten or is he eating? I'm guessing the answer is probably yes to both of them. Like, these imply I should be drawing my big guys, but there's a lot of things I have that say like take one from your deck. I've got too many minions. Boop. I'm gonna overdraw next turn. That's worrying. I can't even play anything next turn. Well, no, I could play Bellowing Flames. Don't kill this person. Or do, actually. Do whatever you want. I'm not your boss. Oh, no, something else I could play. I think I'm gonna burn a card now. Oh, I didn't burn a card. I'm taking 5 damage, but I have max health. Scare them by forging a card, even though they don't really know what it is. Although, actually, they probably do. Because there's only really one forged card that the warrior runs. God, look at its eye. It looks like it's half dead. Do 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 do. Playing a lot of cards, but I don't feel like they're doing much. Like 7, that's 3, 4. So I could play this, and then play this, and then eat one of their cards. And then they'd be... Oh, and it would be a 5-5 then. And they'll have nothing on board. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Bang, 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 boom. 5-5. Screw one of your minions. That's gone. Oh, to a taunt as well. That's even better. That means they can't hit my face. Do 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 do. Does this have taunt? It doesn't. I guess it's strong, but I'm not really sure why that's in the deck. No, they're too strong, I guess. Rush, elusive. They have to be hit 6 times. Because they only take 1 damage each time. That's huge. I guess I could play this 4-10 and know that it's going into this pool to come back as a 4-20. Do I do that? It's not as much mana. It's not as efficient, but yeah, screw it. Yeah, it's a 4-10. Do your best. You got 5 onboard damage. Do your best. I'm probably going to play this boy next. The monstrosity? It doesn't... I think it works better in words than it does spoken. I like how he's eating vegetables. I'll give him that. I guess they couldn't have somebody just being eaten alive. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they've done that kind of thing before. You're going through your deck a lot quicker than... Actually, a lot slower than I thought, actually. Because I would have thought you'd get through it very quickly. I play Munster. I hit you in the face. I get another 6-9. That's good. Astonishing. Is he trying to get an answer? An answer via the swashbuckler? Which feels... You don't need to call yourself a swashbuckler. A swashbuckler inherently is someone who steals. I'm just saying. Do 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 do. Now 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 now. I mean, the heal's good. But you're not really that close to death. And you don't really have overload. And the coins, are the coins that good? Okay, slam your head against the 420. Keep going face, I guess. I could play this. Kill the 5/5 just to make it annoying for them. Get 2 armor. I'll be honest, I think I'm winning this in the long run. I just got 2 6/9s off of this. They didn't even think to damage this one. I guess they want to kill the... Look, I shouldn't be doubting this person. He is a strategist. He is a strategist. But I don't see the logic there. Well, that was confusing. And sadly, that confusing one is the final one we'll do. Is it? Do I just want to show off? No, we've seen Rogue. We've seen Rogue. We saw what it did. I'm going to call this a night. I hope everybody's had a good time. I hope it's been entertaining. I hope that at some point you would love to tell me what's happened in your week and we can discuss that. But until then, I will see you on Wednesday for Baldur's Gate, Friday for Neverwinter, and next Monday for whatever I freaking feel like it. So until then, bye. Have a good week.